Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is February 23rd, 2026, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Domino's Pizza, the world's largest pizza company. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Domino's has just released their fourth quarter and full year 2025 financial results, and there's a lot to unpack, from their global retail sales growth to their strategic initiatives for 2026.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the revenue and profitability. Domino's reported a total revenue of $1.54 billion for the fourth quarter, which is a 6.4% increase from the previous year. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
The revenue growth was primarily driven by higher supply chain revenues, U.S. franchise advertising revenues, and franchise royalties and fees. The increase in supply chain revenues was due to higher order volumes and an increase in food basket pricing. Despite a decrease in U.S. company-owned store gross margin, income from operations increased by 8% to $295.7 million, showcasing strong operational efficiency.
And how did this impact their net income and earnings per share?
Net income for the quarter rose to $181.6 million, a 7.2% increase, while diluted EPS was $5.35, up 9.4% from last year. This was supported by higher net income and a lower weighted average diluted share count due to share repurchases.
Strategic initiatives and market position. Domino's has been expanding its market presence. Can you tell us about their strategic initiatives and market position?
Absolutely. Domino's achieved a global net store growth of 392 in the fourth quarter, with U.S. same-store sales growing by 3.7% and international same-store sales by 0.7%. The company continues to leverage its scale and value advantages, which are key differentiators in the competitive QSR pizza category. Additionally, the board approved a 15% increase in the quarterly dividend to $1.99 per share, reflecting confidence in their cash flow and future prospects.
That's impressive growth. How does Domino's plan to maintain this momentum?
CEO Russell Weiner emphasized their Hungry for More strategy, which focuses on increasing sales, store count, and profits. They plan to enhance their market share in the U.S. with a new brand campaign and e-commerce site, aiming to drive customer experience and satisfaction.
Financial metrics and shareholder returns. Let's delve into the financial metrics and shareholder returns. Domino's reported a free cash flow of $671.5 million for fiscal 2025. How does this reflect on their financial health?
The increase in free cash flow, up 31.2% from the previous year, indicates strong cash generation capabilities. This was driven by higher net income and effective management of operating assets and liabilities. Domino's also repurchased $354.7 million worth of shares, demonstrating a commitment to returning value to shareholders.
And what about their leverage ratio?
The leverage ratio improved to 4.4x from 4.9x, showing a reduction in debt relative to their earnings. This positions Domino's well to meet its financial obligations and invest in future growth opportunities.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $5.36 for the quarter. Domino's reported an EPS of $5.35, just shy of expectations. How should investors interpret this?
While the EPS came in slightly below the forecast, the 9.4% growth from the previous year is a strong performance. The slight miss is negligible in the context of their overall financial health and strategic progress. Analysts remain positive given the company's robust growth strategies and market position.
So the sentiment remains optimistic?
Yes, the sentiment is largely positive. Domino's continues to demonstrate resilience and adaptability in a competitive market, which bodes well for future performance.
Key takeaways. In summary, Domino's Pizza has delivered a solid performance in the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2025, with significant revenue and net income growth, a strategic focus on expansion, and increased shareholder returns. John, any final thoughts?
Domino's has shown strong operational execution and strategic foresight. Their focus on market share growth and enhancing customer experience positions them well for continued success. Investors should keep an eye on their strategic initiatives and market dynamics.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Domino's performance in the comments below.